Hi everybody, Levi Clay here, and I'm back again with another short little lesson on slide guitar. This is a concept taken from my latest book, Slide Guitar Soloing Techniques, so if you do enjoy this video, head on over to Amazon and grab yourself a copy because there's a lot more of this in there. So this video is going to focus on the concept of fretting behind the slide. It's a pretty advanced concept, definitely later on in the book. And it really helps you with the playing in standard tuning thing. Now, I'm going to tell you that this particular lick is in open E tuning, but a lot of guys did ask me about the book and say, well, how much of the book is actually in standard tuning? And the answer is 3 chapters. Now, some people have been disappointed by that, but actually, it's for good reason. I teach you how to play, really fluently in open E tuning so you get a feel for all of the techniques required. And then in the advanced techniques chapter and onwards, we start talking about standard tuning and learning how to adapt what we've learned in open E to standard tuning. So the serious students among you will get to the end of the book and then go right back to the start and redo the entire book in standard tuning just to reapply all of these concepts that you've learned. So yeah, we are looking at fretting behind the slide today, and I must apologise for my voice because I'm dying of the flu here. I thought it was going to be a real struggle to get a video today, but I'm pushing on. So yeah, hopefully it isn't too offensive to you. So as I say, I am in open E tuning. So it's a cool tune. You get all those classic slide licks in there. The lick in question sounds like this. So let's deal with that. Now, playing slide guitar is often about dealing with bar positions, what I call bar positions. And by that I mean your slide is playing straight along the fret. Now the notes that I want to play here would be the 12th fret on the D. I say D string, it's actually tuned to E. Let's say 4th string. So 12th fret on the 4th string, 11th fret on the 3rd string, 10th fret on the 2nd string, and then 12th fret on the 2nd string. And we actually slide into that first note, so 10 up to 12. So with the slide, I want to keep it in this bar position. So in order to play those notes, I am going to use my second finger, my middle finger. After playing the note with the slide on the 4th string, I will then take the second finger and press that string down. Now, in doing that, what happens is the string is pressed below where the slide is. So if I try and do that with my hands, here is my slide, string is pressed against the slide. When I fret behind the slide, that one string is now lower than the slide. It makes contact with the fret, and the result is you get the note that's fretted rather than the note that is played by the slide. So you could practice this just by doing playing 12, 12 and 12. And then playing 12, 11 and 10. Now you'll notice good muting technique stops them ringing into each other. We don't want this. We want... So there's your first part of the lick. Now that is tricky to do. You're going to want to take some time with that and really play it slowly and build it up. Notes-wise, this is all taken from the E minor pentatonic scale. So notes, I deal with scales in the book, of course, but yeah, that's what I'm thinking of note-wise. So after dealing with that first part, we then slide up to the 17th fret. Now this would be the root note of our E. Now, in order to get that sounding the way I want it, the very vocal, lyrical way of doing it, I play the 12th fret, and I don't play 12 and slide up to 17. I sort of pulse towards it. I slide down. I find that sounds a little bit more musical. Instead of... when I do those licks where, you know, you're changing a lot of positions. Having those slides from below sound really cool. Getting carried away. So after sliding up to that 17th fret, we can play the 17th fret on the 3rd string as well. I'm then going to use my index finger to play the 15th fret, so that's again fretting behind the slide, and I'm alternating on that 2nd string between the fretted note and the slide note. So you can get quite a lot of speed on that. So yeah, work on that one and you can get some real like impressive licks that are actually deceptively easy to play. So there's your basic concept there. And then to finish, I slide up 3 more frets, so we're up to the 20th fret on the 2nd string, and do that little bluesy curl at the end. Sounds like that. So the entire lick. Try and get that clean. So there you have it. Simple little concept, one that I'm sure that you will probably have a lot of fun with. I'm doing that with a glass slide on the 3rd finger. This is a rock slide, but of course you can do all of those. You can do all of those concepts with a slide on the little finger. It's a lot harder, almost impossible to do it with a slide on the 2nd finger. So, you know, experiment and find what works best for you. Lastly, as always, just huge thank you to these people over here. Support us over on patreon.com. You guys rock. You allow me to take time off from, you know, having to teach and transcribe to make YouTube videos, but also to be able to take the time to write a book because, yeah, I'm not getting paid up front for that. only do well on that when people enjoy the content and go and buy it. So please do consider heading on over to Amazon and grabbing yourself a copy. You can also subscribe to my channel by clicking this button down here somewhere, Patreon clicking up here, and 2 more of my videos here and here. Thank you so much for all the support, guys, and I will see you for another video soon. Keep sliding.